Hey, what's up? It's Tony here. So this week I'm gonna talk a little bit about Lydian mode. I had a lot of questions about that, so this week I'm gonna show you, or I'm gonna try to explain you a little bit more about that Steve Vai style and everything, and I hope you understand a little bit better about modes and Lydian in this case. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so first thing that I want you to keep in mind is that if you're playing, for instance, in E Lydian, you have to know that you are coming from a major key. So in this case, Lydian is the 4th degree or something, and in this case it's B major. So you have to understand that B major is pretty much same scale than E Lydian, but the sound is completely different. Because the scale, a mode is the relationship between a scale and a chord. So, the problem is that a lot of my students play the 4 pattern of B major. Like, they say like, okay, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, okay, let's play it. And that's not gonna work, because it's true that that's the 4 pattern and you start with an E, but you don't really have to start with an E to play E Lydian. Like, if I play the E Lydian chord here, or just E major 7 right now. So if you play a B major scale over it, it's gonna sound Lydian, because it doesn't matter if you start in B. Same case that if you play in a pentatonic scale, you don't have to start with the, if you're playing B pentatonic, you don't have to start with the B. So it's pretty much the same. So, of course, if you know the patterns, that's gonna help you a lot. But I want you to start really simple and really easy. Just play an E, open E, and now try to play a melody with the scale, okay? Now keep in mind the formula of the scale, that is gonna be 1, 2, major 3 or 3rd, sharp 4, 5, 6, major 7, and 1. So again, it's... Now you play again, it's gonna be 1. Okay, so really simple, just start something like that, like for instance... Something like that, really simple, but it's more music that if you start playing, the scale up and down with, it's not music. So that's the first thing you have to do, and try to understand the sound of Lydian. I know this may sound like a joke for you, but if you think about The Simpsons, like, the theme is... So that's a Lydian. Yeah, every time you hear something that sounds a little bit more like Simpsons, then that's the Lydian. So now I'm gonna try to show you a few licks in the style of Steve Vai, because Vai is for me it's a huge influence, and he plays a lot of Lydian scales in his music. So I'm gonna show you a few licks in his style, and yeah, if you have any requests or any questions about this, I know at first it's difficult to understand and difficult to apply in your own playing, but again, it's just a matter of time. So yeah, let's do the licks. Okay, so this first lick, E Lydian again. This is from the Gemini pedal Gemini by Steve Vai. So I'm gonna play it very slow, and it's like this. This is the first part, so play it again. Okay, second part of it is... Okay, again. And now it starts the third part of it that is pretty much the same a couple of times. So it's... pretty much free, so you can play it on your own, slow, fast, you know, just like Steve does. So together it goes like this. And I finish with a harmonic here, like, just because I like that. I think Steve doesn't do that, but anyway. So again. Okay, so this lick is something he does a lot. So it's pretty much the same 3 different times in different parts of the fretboard, but pretty much the same. So I start here on the 19th fret and I go down with a sweep. So it's, and I just play 1 note per string that's set for the first one, of course. So it's that, and now 1 per string. Okay. Now, a lot of problems with my students is that when he tries to play, it's like he thinks that he has to sweep starting from the 2nd string, and it's not like that. You have to sweep from the 1st. Like, this is down, and now up again on the 1st string. Okay? So, now I play from the 18 to the 13. And I repeat pretty much the same here. So I start on the 14 now with the pinky, and again the slide down, and again this time from the 9th fret. And now just to finish the lick, I do this thing here. Okay, so together it sounds like this, and slow. Tempo. Okay, so this one is something that he does a lot too, and it's pretty much the same. The difficult here is the technique, because it's very easy to understand, but it's difficult to play. So I start here, 2nd fret of the 5th string, and I go a 5th down. So, and I repeat that note with my 1st finger with a slide. So it does this kind of effect here. And you can play with the pick here, or with the finger. It's gonna sound more like country maybe. So I prefer the pick. So definitely Steve does with the pick. And I do the same here, again a 5th, again 5th, and again. So it's pretty much a sequence of 5ths. Now I go up. And that's it. So and I finish here on the 14th fret because it's the 9 of E, and I like that sound. So just take care of the pick here, because sometimes you're gonna lose the strings. So like, think that every time you slide with your left hand, the pick is gonna go down. Like, okay, that's gonna help you a lot, really. So, okay. At first, try to play it hard, and then, you know, just play it normal, like. Okay, so this last lick is a sequence of left hand legato style with some harmonics. So pretty much I play these notes. I play the same in 3 different octaves, starting from the 12th fret of the first string. So it's... Then I play it again on the next one, starting in the 9 of the third string. And then the next one starting from the 7 of the 5th string. Now my sequence, and you can do your own one, but what I did here, it goes like this. Now play a slide to go to the next one, the fastest one, a slide. Again. So the tricky part comes with the harmonics here, and you can play the lick without the harmonics, but it sounds much better with them. So I play the harmonics very much on every E I got, like here on the 9 and here on the 7. So not on the first one because it's the first note, and it's difficult to get the harmonic on the first note, like, so I don't like that. So it sounds too high for my ears. So anyway, I play, and here I play the harmonic. And of course you can get different harmonics if you move your right hand around, like. But you know, just play the one you like I like this one. But you can play this one. It's doing that. So anyway, I go down again. And here I play it again. And again you can play the one you want, like, or it doesn't matter. Now you have a whammy bar, just play an open E, go down as much as you can, and now you finish with an E, but well, it will be an F sharp here, but without the bar. So same that E, but you move up 2 frets. So very steep bite. So very much everything slowed down. It goes like this. Up to tempo. Okay, so I hope you like these lessons, and I hope if you have some requests of a player you like or in the style of anyone, just let me know. I will cover it, or at least I will try to cover it. And of course I hope you understand a little bit better about Lydian mode, and you now know how to use these steep violins on your own. So hope to see you next week, and yeah, cheers, keep rocking.